Everyone, let's have a quick chat about the Fairyland series. The Fairyland series is 5 books. The girl who circumnavigated Fairyland in a ship of her own making, the girl who fell beneath Fairyland and led the rebels there, the girl who soared over Fairyland and cut the moon in two, the boy who lost Fairyland, and the girl who raced Fairyland all the way home. As you can already tell, fancy title. The books follow September, who's a 12-year-old girl in the first book and ages with the books, who follows the green wind into Fairyland in the first book and then keeps going back to Fairyland to have adventures. We meet a lot of fairies and other creatures that live in Fairyland. We see all the things that are going on there and adventures. Yes, I think I mentioned that. I really enjoyed the series. What first drew me into it were the beautiful covers and the long titles that just made it sound interesting. When I read the first book, it's been a while, I really enjoyed the different tone of narration for a children's book. As Fairyland books are usually more addressed to children, and I think this is a children's series. I often find myself having different expectations of the books. And what I really liked about the Fairyland books, and I struggled with towards the end a little bit more, was that it's not simple, easy writing. When I think of children's books, I often think of them good for English learners, of easier language, easier to understand, and that's what these books don't do. And I actually like that about them because it challenges the reader to follow the sentence structures, which is not straightforward and makes you think. It's questioning norms and ideals, and I really enjoy when books do that, especially for children, because it helps them grow up questioning everything around them and not just accepting things as normal. And this series does that really, really well. I also enjoyed the world that is created, the Fairyland that we visit, the characters we meet, the ideas behind that Fairyland. It's not all beautiful and happy. It's a lot of dangers, a lot of bad things and evil things happening, and really stressful challenges for September and her friends. And I also love that because we see how the friends work together, how they struggle, and how the Fairyland is not just a place to play. And I enjoyed that as well. I also really enjoyed the amount of strong female characters. September is our hero. She's a girl and she's really strong. Her mother is portrayed as the doer in the family, as the father is out at war in the first book. And in Fairyland as well, we have a lot of queens, we have a lot of female characters. We also have male characters, but I love the amount of strong female characters, the amount of female characters in general that are not just side characters or just mentioned in a side note, but actually have things to say and have conversations and have power. And I love that in that series. So as you can tell, there's a lot of things that I really enjoy about the series. What I must admit, as a grown-up and not rereading the books, I missed out on a lot. I think the series works perfect for rereading, as there are so many characters, so many details that you forget from book to book. I realized that I didn't really remember all the details that happened in the previous books when I read the next book, and I missed out on things. But I also realized that as a kid, I probably would have read every book at least 2 or 3 times. So I would have been more familiar with the characters, with the events, with the world and everything that is created. And I kind of miss that, but I also didn't want to reread the books. Yeah, adult problems, right? Overall, I really enjoyed the series. I can highly recommend it, especially for girls to see strong female characters and get their thinking on it a little bit and question everything they see and learn how to question things. And I would like to know if you have read the series, if you have started maybe with the first book and then forgot about the series, as often happens to us, let's be real, or if you actually have children you have read the series with and can tell me if I'm wrong or right with what I said about the books working for children. Let me know in comments, and thank you all for watching. Bye bye.